plan your perfect vacation. Whether it be Morocco, Prague, London, Illinois, Africa, the District of Columbia, or the Grand Canyon, there are many places you can visit. However, you never want to go somewhere without a plan. It would be a disaster to try and travel around the world without preparation. You need passports, hotels, cars, money. Well, in this speech, I'm going to tell you how to figure it all out. First, you have to decide where you want to go. This is the hardest part of the vacation. Or maybe it's the easiest, depending on who you are. There are 50 states in the U.S. and 7 continents. Those continents also have several countries. One main thing you have to do is decide if you want to go somewhere warm or somewhere cold. Many older people, or snowbirds we like to call them, travel or move to the south during the winter to get away from colder temperatures. So, if you can be like them and go to California, Mexico, the Bahamas, or the Caribbean. You can go to the beaches and sightsee. You can get a fabulous tan and make all your friends at home jealous. Or, on the other end of the spectrum, you could go to Alaska, Greenland, Iceland, or Russia. They have wonderful snow and beautiful scenic areas to explore. Next, you have to decide your length. How long do you want to go for? A week? 2 weeks? 3 months? Most vacations average 1 to 2 weeks. You can fit in many activities during that time. You also must remember to factor in downtime. You have to remember cost will play a factor. Time off of work or time away from family and pets also must be factored in. Cost. Cost is the main reason people don't go on vacation. They are expensive. You must pay for lodging, transportation, food, souvenirs, etc. On average, a vacation costs around $4,000. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, that's a lot of money. You have to factor in where you want to go, what you want to do, how you're going to get there, and you can save money by getting an apartment or hotel that has a built-in kitchen. For a family of 4, it is around $51 to eat out. If you cook at your hotel, it'd be more around $20. That's a lot of cost cut that you can use for other things. You can also save by booking your flight and hotel as a package. Next, you might want to get a travel credit card. You can save money by applying for a credit card that rewards you for travel. My grandparents, for example, use their credit card more often because we earn them free flyer miles they can use. Most of the vacations they go on, they don't have to pay anything for flying. Flights are very expensive, so it saves them a lot of money. However, if you use the right sites and check on the right days or book during the off-season, you can get cheaper flights. These credit cards can also save you money on ATM fees. You want to make sure you talk to your advisor so you don't get charged with hidden fees. The final thing you must not forget to do with your credit/debit cards is tell your bank that you are traveling. Some people have fraud alert, and if you don't warn your bank, your cards could be frozen and you would have no money on your vacation. Of course, you can always take cash, but let's be real, no one uses that anymore. Next, you book your accommodations. Now comes the fun part, choosing where you want to stay. If you're going to Disney World, for example, you would have to pick which resort they want you to stay at. The resorts are themed, and you can have your kids help you for a bonding experience. You must decide what room type you want, and if you want to stay in a city or near the country. You can rent an apartment, cabin, hotel room, boat, etc., etc. The possibilities are endless, but remember to check reviews. You don't want to get there after a long day and find rats, or worse, a very uncomfortable bed. Once you decided where to go, book your accommodations, and how long you want to go for, you book your flight. This is exciting because it finalizes that you're going. Yay! Next, you want to plan your activities. To plan your activities, first research the place you are going. If you're going to California, you'd probably want to see the Hollywood sign. If you want to go to Washington, D.C., you'd want to put together a tour of all the monuments. Next, narrow down what you want to do with the time you have. Make sure you have a variety, because you never know what you'll be able to get to. Make sure to check the weather during the time of your vacation. It may not be 100% accurate, but it will be close. If there's a snowstorm coming, make sure to pack mittens, coats, and jeans. If it's going to be 90 degrees, you won't need the jeans. You'll need shorts and a t-shirt. You want to plan downtime and where you're going to eat. You don't have to plan every second, but you want to make sure you have a pretty good idea. A well-planned trip is a more fun trip. Next comes the exciting part, packing. The last thing you have to do before you leave. This is the most challenging part for me, of course. I'm a teenage girl, and I probably change clothes 3 times a day. It takes hours to narrow down what shirts go with what jeans, and if this shirt goes with this necklace or this pair of shoes. So some things you might want to pack. I have this, which I bought off of Amazon, and it's a little stuffed animal, so you can use it as a pillow to rest up against your window on your flight. Or, it's fancy, and you just empty all these beans and fold it over. And it becomes a wonderful neck pillow, so you can just chill and nap. You also never want to forget your camera, because pictures speak 1,000 words, and it'll just remind you of all your memories. If you go somewhere warm, you want to bring a cover-up, so you can remember your swimsuits. If you go somewhere cold like Alaska, you want to make sure you never forget a hat. You can also bring, if you're going on a flight, or even if the car, and you have fun with your kids, a little carry-on. And a fanny pack. There are lots and lots of pickpockets in this world, and I'm not saying you shouldn't trust people, but you gotta watch out for them. And some handy things you can keep in that are your case if you have contact lenses, your phone charger, don't forget that, because who wants to get lost without a dead phone? Sunglasses, and the fanny pack itself. Remember to enjoy your trip. You've planned for it and researched a lot, so remember to relax. You put a lot of work into this, so don't ruin it by getting stressed out. I hope these 9 easy steps help you plan your future vacation. Remember, decide where to go, how long you want to go for, how much you're willing to pay, opt for a travel credit card, book your hotel, book your flight, plan your activities, pack, and enjoy your trip with friends and family. Be careful and cautious wherever you go. I hope this helped you a little bit with planning your vacations to come.